Good evening, friend. My name is Atul Nageshwari. Uh, Today I am going to a presentation on the topic of use of fly ash in road construction. Here is introduction is given. Fly ash is a fine residue of coal combustion in a thermal power plant. Fly ash is a fine powder that is a byproduct of burning mm, pulverized coal in electric generation of power point. Uh, the thermal grade Indian coal contains 35 to 45 percent of ash, resulting in a generation of a huge quantity of fly ash. Uh, the coal being the main raw material for the thermal power generation, and ash is the essential product. When it is mixed with concrete and improve the strength and segregation of concrete and workability of plastic concrete. Huge quantity of bottom ash and fly ash are generated from boiler coal and in the fired and thermal power plant. Internationally, fly ash is considered as a byproduct which can be used for many appliances. Coal is a dominating fuel source, and it is suitably for various applications such as admixture in concrete and mortar and cement. The construction of road embankment and guideline for the uses of fly ash for rural road where the compiled, and these have been published by the IRC Indian Road Congress. Next is fly ash as a road construction material. The for overall evolution and industrial waste for the use as a construction material, NIC creation has been suggested, which is explained below. Firstly, N for non-hazardous. Fly ash non-hazardous with regard to ignitability, corrosivity, reactivity, and toxicity. I for improvable. It should be high potential and improvability of its properties such as workability, performance in the conjunction with the additives. C is compatible with compatible with the other construction material and consistent in its property. Is economically feasible. It should have the characteristic of cost low unit and cost, and high quality of resulting in the saving construction of cost and uh, unusable produced without costly enough and easily available. It is cost saving and produced without cost and easily available. It is NIC material for use in road pavement and embankment. Here is see the example of fly ash utilization and upper dam of Ghatgar pumped storage scheme construction with RCC. It is 65% replacement of cement with fly ash. Here other figure is here to see utilization of fly ash for road embankment. uh, Here is given a characteristic of fly ash. The following characteristic: firstly, lightweight as compared to commonly used fill material like natural soil, local soil. Therefore, for causes lesser settlement, and they are having less settlement is mm, less settlement is preferred. Higher value of CBR as compared to soil uh, soil provide for a more efficient design for the road pavement. Uh, Pozzolanic hardening property imparts additional strength to road pavement and embankment and decreases post construction on horizontal pleasure on retaining wall. it is hardening property, and it gives a additional strength for road pavement. Easy to handle and compact because material is light and there no large of lumps and broken down. It can be compacted either using by vibratory or static roller. The high permeability ensure free and efficient drainage. This is the given. Work on a fly ash fill embankment is restarted within a few hours after rainfall. This is case for of soil. It is required longer period. Fly ash decreases swelling potential of expensive soil. uh, it is decreases swelling. There are physical property of fly ash. Bulk density of fly ash is 0.9 to 1.3. Specific gravity is given 1.6 to 2.6 in range. Plasticity, it has low plastic and it has non-plastic also. The shrinkage limit is higher. Grain size is major in fine sand silt and minor in percentage of clay size particle. Clay percentage is negligible, and its texture is silty sand, silty loam, and percentage of water porosity is 30 to 65. Here is chemical properties given. The chemical composition of fly ash and pond ash is given, and compound percentage is also given. Use of fly ash in a road making. The bulk utilization of construction has a lot of potential, and National Highway of Authority of India NHAI currently using 100 lakh tons of fly ash in the construction of different national highway project in India, and propose to increase twofold in the nature. Utilization of fly ash road construction are firstly embankment and backfill. It has been reinforced and unreinforced. Second one is stabilization of subbase and base course. It is given in next figure. For the replacing part of OPC in concrete pavement and pavement block and curb stone. Construction of fly ash embankment in the developed urban area. Natural borrow source Natural borrow source are expensive and inaccessible. So environment is also degradation caused due to using topsoil of embankment construction. It is very high. Fly ash provide economical and environmentally preferable and alternative to natural borrow soil, and it is economically usable. Uh, Many favorable properties of for the embankment construction are lightweight and higher shear strength and greater durability and stability. No lump. Usually moist and compacted in clement weather. Cost having it is workable in nature. Even the through the fly ash can be compacted using either a vibratory and static roller. Vibratory roller are recommended for achieving better compaction. Compaction is usually carried out by optimum moisture content and slightly higher. The slope of embankment is protected by providing good earth cover using loamy soil. The thickness of cover is depend on height of embankment, and it is flooding if flooding is expected. The design of fly ash embankment is basically similar to design of good soil embankment. Here is given see the picture of a em, fly ash in fly ash used in embankment. So here is well compacted fly ash embankment. It would be 60% of the pressure foundation as compared to the natural soil, and it is it is good in monsoon season. So fly ash, here is given a diagram of fly ash for road embankment. Here is earth cover and middle part is bottom pond and ash pond. A typical cross section of a fly ash road is given. Here is given a second diagram is given fly ash subgrade. Firstly, drainage lever 75 mm, sub base 75 mm, and base course is 150 mm. uh, Here a conclusion is given. The fly ash can be proclaimed as one of the most advantageous waste material, and its construction material will be not only help us it disposal, but it will also add strength and durability and workability of structure. It is most usable for the strength and durability. Since the current uses of flares in India still around 25% and below 45% is developed country like United States and Russia and Canada. There huge scope of flyers of upcoming years. So let us harness of $1 billion resource has been wasted so far. So guys, thank you so much for your attention. Here is end with my topic. Thank you.